Guys, today is what? It is May 31st. It's been a long time. There's been exams, summer school that I'm still taking, and I'm just gonna talk about it because I feel like I need to, and I've been feeling depressed and sad about it. And I know one day I'm gonna get through this because it's life and things will work out for the good. It's something to talk about now. It's so beautiful outside. Some people call me crazy because I love storms. It's stormy outside, but I love storms. I love the sun and everything, but I love storms too. Because it's Florida, it is already sunny. I already ate lunch. Actually, it started getting sunny right after I filmed the first part of this video, and I started eating lunch. The store needs to open. It's so beautiful outside. So this for like lunch. This is probably going to be my dinner too. It's rice, tofu, carrots, tomatoes, and applesauce, and the rest of my green tea. I'm probably going to add some seasoning to it, like barbecue sauce and hot sauce, because I don't season it well. Even though I put like curry and I put turmeric, I think something lemon pepper. I think because I added the turmeric, it so does the seasoning. I don't taste it as much anymore, but it's super good. Gotta film nature, right? Make it last. It's beautiful. Protect Mother Earth. So beautiful. Isn't she? Yes. I think there's a bird nest up there. I don't know. And excuse my banana peels because banana peels actually can fertilize the plant. But yes, it is truly radiant outside. The sun. Let's get to the basics. So a lot has happened since I last filmed. As you can see, I dyed my hair, and I'm proud that my camera is actually picking it up because I'm using like the cheapest camera I know that can work at least somewhat well, and that's my phone. My hair looks almost white because I put coconut oil on my edges, but it's reddish. So I'm going to be talking about school and health-wise on this video. To make it quick about health, I am still a vegan. What I just ate that I just showed was vegan. You can veganize anything, but basically I'm proud because I finally got to 160 pounds, and that means I'm 40 pounds away from my goal of 120. And after I get to 120, if I do, which I think I will, want to get to 105, and so that means now I'm 55 pounds away from 105 pounds. So school's been crazy. Like I will never make that mistake again. I hope I don't. But like I took basically 6 classes, but it felt like 7 because I took dance. I took 2 dance classes. I took a biology with a lab, and I took anthropology, and I took film studies class, and it was called film history. And then like I took, what else did I take? So let me count this out. Sorry, I took biology, I took anthropology, I took the 2 dance classes, and then I took and I took MGF 1106. It's topics in math. I think it's 1107, I can't remember, but it helps you get ready. It's 1106. Helps you get ready for if you want to take stats, or it's an alternative class if you don't do so well in intermediate algebra. And it was a little hectic doing that, and I didn't realize till halfway through the semester. I don't even know how it got past me and what was I thinking, but I didn't realize that I was taking 6 classes until halfway through the semester in March, and it was kind of like taking 7 because I had a lab for my biology, so I had to stay like 2 hours later in a lab, and I didn't, like, my partners were great, and I admitted, well, I kind of got like, I felt like I was doing all the work in the beginning, so I kind of like laid off on it, and that's where I I started looking bad because I had laid off on doing some of the work because I felt like I was doing all of it. So now the tables had turned, and now I look like the lazy lab partner. The dance class was online, so I thought it wouldn't be that complicated, but it was kind of stressful doing it every Sunday. And I mean, it wasn't hard, it was easy, you just had to do the work. But on top of studying with biology and anthro, even though they were like, that was just not a good idea. I hope, including the film history class, because they weren't hard, it's just that it required studying. And with film studies, even though that is my major and I'm looking to get into cinema production, things got a little out of hand because film history is a hard, intense class because you're writing, and not only are you writing, it's mostly research on film history, and anthropology required time for that to study in the textbook. I loved anthropology. I had a good team how to study, and I learned so much through it, but and how the world works and why humans may do this or that. And why is there wars? Why are we so racist sometimes? Or why are we just so mean to each other? It's kind of like psychology, just about history and the world and cultures, and that we actually don't come from monkeys, but we're like having common ancestors and stuff like that. And biology was fun. The teacher was pretty cool. He kind of told little jokes and little anecdotes. And it was like, okay. I guess you can call them weird, but that'd be rude. There's nothing wrong with being a little weird. Yeah. So hopefully I don't make that mistake again. Because by the time it came down to exams, that was the worst part, because I did not do well on some of my exams. Like, 2 of my exams I made, I made a 50 on my math exam, and I made a 50 on my biology exam. The tests were hard in biology anyways, but still, they could have been better. I always push myself harder. Then after all of that, I don't know what I made exactly in my film history class. I just know I passed with a B, even though I could have gotten an A. And part of that was because I didn't start doing the work till the very last minute, because I was so stressed out and I was a little confused, and all I had to do was raise my hand and say, "Hi, Mr. Teacher, I don't understand." And like, what you want us to do, because we had to do it on this website that was some like online bulletin board. My face looks so greasy, by the way, I'm sorry, it's the coconut oil. Ew. But yeah, at least I made 2 A's on my dance class in world dance and dance fundamentals. I found out with dance fundamentals because I took ballet when I was little for like 2 months, and I was like, no, I don't want to do this again, because my dance teacher was also my jazz teacher, was also my Spanish teacher, and she yelled a lot. But that's every dance teacher. Luckily, I had this other dance teacher for last year for jazz, and she was nice. And she can be strict because, you have to follow the rules, but yeah. She was a good teacher. My world dance, she was pretty nice. I never met her, even though she said you should come and visit me during office hours, but you really should visit your teacher during office hours. Any chance you can get to get help, because you may think you know something, but you didn't. All you had to do was ask a question. But throughout that, things worked out. At least I passed with all A's, B's, and C's. And right now, during May semester, my last class, I'm taking statistics. And I know it was like, what are you, crazy? You're taking stats in like 6 weeks. It is a little complicated, but I kind of like stats. And my teacher is pretty cool. He's funny. He's helpful. Yeah. So I'm about to get ready for work because I need to be there soon, and I need to pack. Because my job is in my hometown, and I'll talk about that probably later on, like maybe in August, about job finding while in college and stuff like that. just in case you're thinking college is expensive or you may not go because you think you may not get enough money. You never know. You never know until you try. Yeah, I have more to talk about, but we'll talk about that in another video. I thought I would just get back on the YouTubing track because I always try it and then I don't. And it's like, hey, any part creds, and I'm surprised how good lighting I have out here. So yeah. See ya. Comment and subscribe below.